Hey everybody, Big Toad here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I want to do an account review. If we go out to the daily login rewards page, we can see how long I've been playing this account, 30 days. I just picked up High Katoon, so I'm excited about that. I really need her in my arenas, so I'll be putting her to work there. So let's look at my missions. I am on get 5 greater spirit potions from stage 7. You'll see I finished 76 of 76. I'm working on getting this legendary shard, and then I'll work on getting this legendary book, and then I'm going after Arbiter. Challenges wise, on the champions, I'm part 5 of 5, so this is the last stage of champion challenges, and I have completed only one. This is where I got to get my different champions to rank 6. And when I get to this level, I don't even worry about it. This just happens as you play the game. Artifacts. I'm on part 8 of 10. 3 out of 7. And I've got to go collect particular items here. So you're not going to get these from 12.3. So if you're farming 12.3, you're never going to get these. You're going to have to go fight in other areas. You will pick this up while you're doing advanced quests when you're killing a boss, because the boss can drop any of those. You don't even have to focus on that if you don't want to. Those will happen. I'll probably just one day decide I want to wipe these out and get them. Dungeons wise, I'm on 7 of 8 out of part 3 of 5. Heal reduction for Spirit Guardian. I don't have a good champion for that right now, so that's what's holding me up. And now I'm just on the reach gold. All these are about hitting gold. Let's look at the Great Hall. I did these 3, which is part of doing challenges. And now I'm working on these. And this is how you want to focus. Whenever you start a new account, 111, and then you start throwing everything into 3 of these. It's going to be something I'm going to have to do when I get into the missions. So I might as well just focus on it now so it just happens. Oh, I want to point out clan quests. Take your clan quest, the basic ones, get them and do them. They're going to give you these tokens, and these tokens you spend in the clan shop. Keep up on these clan quests. Take them when you can. I've already hit my limit. I can't take any more. As far as campaigns go, I'm farming 12.3. 12.3 is a great place for making silver and for leveling your food in your champions. Shields sell for more than any other artifact. And I got to where I wanted to be. I can farm everything with Kale on Brutal. Let's go look at faction wars. But I've got a little here, nothing in Ogarian Tribe. Doing really good in Orcs, which is one of the harder ones. So that's good. But with Artac, you can jump up there pretty good. 8, 18, 14. So Banner Lords have really accomplished nothing. Dwarfs, weak on. And of course, Shadowkin got 9. So making progress there. If I go just a little bit further, look how close I am to getting that shard. I'd really like to get this shard this week specifically. We're starting into a fusion event starting tomorrow. So I'd like to pick this up shard, so I'll have it. And let's go look at dungeons. So Spirit keeps open, and I can farm level 10 or 11 really easily to get those. Minotaur's Labyrinth, I'm doing level 13. I'll hit 15 before you know it. It's not a hard one. Ice Golem, I'm doing level 14. And Spider's Den, I am up to level 10 now. I wish I could get 13 so I could get the 6-star gear. I don't have my Artac all the way leveled. He is 6-star, just not leveled. I don't have him fully ascended. Spider will progress when Artac's ready. Dragon, I can farm 4-6 on stage 14. I typically farm stage 10. Fire Knight's Keep, I'm farming stage 9. I could probably push to stage 12 soon. I would much rather be at 12 because then I would not be getting any 3-star gear. Sand Devil's Necropolis, yeah, it's way hard, and so I'm not doing well at all there. We go over to Iron Twins, same problem there. I'm stuck at stage 1. So that's where I'm at with the dungeons. Let's review my champions real quick. I've got Kale, I've got Artac, I've got Rector Drath, I've got Scathix, I've got Fat Man Farragon. And those I've had for a while. I pick up Taragi the Frog. He's a great champion for Clan Boss. Got Jizzo, but I also pulled Hoskurl, defense champion. I'm anxious to try him out. I've got him on another account, but never really used him. And Skiramis. I've heard good things about him, so I'm anxious to give him a shot. HP chance, high elves. So I'll be looking at him as well. He's definitely worth spending some resources to get him level. I sometimes don't bother with Jizzo, just maybe get him to 50 and use him in Faction Wars. Then I also picked up Tashada. I'm not real thrilled with her. She's there. She's a barbarian. I'll use her, but nobody really likes her that much. And of course, I just picked up my Haikatoon, my 30-day free champ, who will be great for this account. So those are my champions. I have not really gotten my favorite rares that I talk about, but I've got some of note. Coffin Smasher. I think you'll use them in Faction Wars quite a bit. I know I'll get them to 40. Maybe I'll get them to 50. Two other ones I want to talk about. Bissell is actually pretty handy, especially in Demon Spawn early. It's definitely worth taking to 50. And I'll do a little spotlight on Abyssal as well on why I think he's good in these lower levels for Demon Spawn. He's got some skills. And this is one of my favorites rares that I would focus on. Hellborn Sprite, I picked her up. I use her on a couple of my accounts at level 60. And as I've said before, she is usable in some of the world record setting teams as far as clan boss for what they call infinity counts. I'm going to do a spotlight on her as well. I'm starting to get a really good account. I'm really liking the account and what I've accomplished here. All right, so let's go look out and see what I'm doing on arenas. So regular arenas, I am silver 2. I drop down, go back in. I can get there pretty easily at 30 days in. Power is still meaningful. The higher you get, the less meaningful that gets. Power is irrelevant. It's not reflective of really how strong your team is. At the higher levels, what matters is you have the right stats, you have the right gear, and you have the right team comp. Let's go ahead and do another easy one. I'm doing pretty good with this team the way I've got it. Perikin the Fat, I've got Artak in here, I've got Kale, and I've got Rector Drath, which is awesome to have in this team. I just, what I want to do is put in a speed lead so I can go up against speed boosted teams and have a better chance at them. Yeah, this team completely revived itself, but I don't think that's a big deal because I'm doing so much more damage than them. An easy victory in that one. I can go through these and wipe them up. At this level of play, you really can almost focus on power as a true strength indicator of teams. There are some other facts you want to look at. What you don't see is speed leads. When you start seeing a lot of speed leads, this is a speed lead team. If it's geared well, it's going to be a tough team. There's a speed lead with Haikatoon, but they're lower levels, so I should be able to take them. And I'm doing all my runs on auto. A lot of people will manual their arenas. This shields they got over there is pretty handy, but that's going to break down soon. Rector Draft's going to be able to keep them alive. There we go. Now they faltered. Yeah. At this level of play, that Rector Draft was a huge pull. So I can go right down the row and clean these teams up. I hit it all throughout the day. I don't try to fight every fight that's on my list. I just fight the ones I know I can win. That way I get the maximum value out of my arena tokens. You'll quickly learn that Ultimate Death Knight's a pain. Another easy fight, and just keep doing them while you got easy ones. Pretty sure I can win this one. My Artak is pretty fast. I've got pretty good gear though, but now that's broke down, and my Rector Draft is strong, staying alive. So that's why I built my Rector Draft so tanky. Is just for these. I'll go ahead and I'll run this and we'll see how it goes. They've got quite a bit of power for having those 60s and a 40. That could be scary. That could mean that these two are really strong. Sinesha and the Deacon Armstrong could be really strong, and that could give me trouble. See, he went first. He's a speed lead. That allows the nukers to come in, but they were easily overpowered. Okay, I think that's where we're going to hold it. I don't want to go against those. They're too much higher than me. This one, those 260s, don't want to do that. So that was a pretty good run. I was able to take 7 out of 10. My defense, I only have her in there. Why? My team is not strong enough to be able to climb to make the push towards gold. So I want to have easy fights so I can win those tokens as fast as I can. get as many wins as possible. If you build a team that can't be beat, then you're going to stall out and you're going to lose 50-60% of your fights. And when you find out you're stopped and you can't go anywhere, then your defense has taken you to a plateau and you just need to wait till you get better gear or better team comp. And then start pushing again and build up your defense. That's been my account review, the 30-day account review. It's exciting to get Haikatoon. I'll be putting her to work soon. Right now, though, I'm going to focus on getting more 60s so I can build a good clan boss team. Hopefully make the push real quickly into Brutal over the next few weeks and hopefully get a Speed Tune team that I can push into Nightmare. All right, this is the Big Toad, and I am out.